Welcome everybody to the beach and road course here in Daytona Beach, Florida for the first race of Season 2 of the SCRL Grand National Series. The number 21 of Roger James will lead us to the green flag. So beside him is the 15 of Joe Jefferson. Rest of the starting lineup for today's race. This is the second time we are racing here at the Daytona Beach road course. And Season 1, Steve Gamer won this event. It is the only time we've ever raced at this track. So this is the second time we're racing here in this series. Of course, the beach and road course, this famous Daytona Beach track. This 4-mile road course. This is technically a road course. So we'll have to see what happens here in the second ever event here at the Daytona Beach road course. We got a lot of new faces here in this series. We got a lot of returning drivers here in this series, including Nick Kennedy, Brian Fox, so we'll have to see what happens. 42 drivers racing 10 laps here at the legendary Daytona Beach. And now for those most famous words in motorsports.
Is this on? Drivers, start your engines.
The field is run up when we already have a problem. That is the 14 car of Chris Kyle, who it says here has engine failure. And the 22 car of Sage Griffin has stalled on the backstretch as well, so problems for two cars. Not a great way for us to start Season 2. We have two cars already having problems. As you see, a lot of these cars are stacking up. There you see Chris Kyle. Have to see if he heads down pit road or not. This Daytona Beach was made by someone years ago, and it's somewhat fictional and it's somewhat not fictional, as we have more cars having problems. But actually it's the 7 car of Patrick White. There he is, having tire problems. So we've had 3 cars having problems. As you see, everybody's stacking up. Whoever made this track, they made it somewhat real, but they also made it somewhat fictional, because the real track was not 4 miles. So, a very weird start. But we are green here at Daytona Beach. As you see the drivers heading off down the long front stretch. Past the police car. There you see the 22 of Sage Griffin still on pit road. And there you see the 7 of Patrick White. I don't think he's going to make it back, so he might have to throw out a caution. Battle for the race lead. Here comes the 46 of Brian Fox on the inside line of the 21 car. And there you see the 7 car still traveling down the front stretch at a very slow rate of speed. Brian Fox on the inside line, making his move off into turn number 1. Not able to clear the 21 just yet. As you see, the 22 car is back out on the track. And the 7 is still slowly going down the front stretch, but no caution just yet. As the 21 car, Roger James, maintains his race lead. As you see, drivers fanning out, trying to gain as many spots as they possibly can. There you see in the 6 car Nick Kennedy and the fabulous Hudson Hornet. Of course, that car very synonymous with the 1950s here in NASCAR. You see Brian Fox is trying to maintain second place as here comes the 3 car of Chris Henry. And we are checking on Patrick White. There he is. Slowly trying to make it back to pit road. The only thing he can hope for is a caution. As you see drivers going 3, trying to go 4 wide as you head off towards turn number 4. Brian Fox on the inside line. He wants to lead that first lap here in Season 2, but on the inside line, here comes the 55 car, Michael Brown. Making it 3 wide toward the start finish line. And leading the first lap here in Season 2 will be Roger James. So we have completed the first of 10 laps. As you see, the 22 is Sarge Griffin. Slowly making his way around turn number 1. There you see the 7. Patrick White making his way back to pit road. Battle for second place continues between the 3 of Chris Henry and the 46 of Brian Fox as they are currently trailing the 21 car. A big group of cars battling for the race win. It's only the first lap. This track definitely needs a rehaul. Someone needs to make a better version and make it more real-ish compared to this fictional one, basically. The INI needs a little bit of adjusting, but I don't handle INI stuff. And there you see the 7 car is back out, coming out of the pits. He's trying to beat the 22. He does not want to finish last in his first ever start, but the 22 has such a good run that the 22 is going to easily beat out the 7. So now the 7 car is hoping that someone else has a problem. Battle for second place again. Here comes the 3. Yep, here comes the 19 of Justin Appleby. Sorry. There you see Nick Kennedy making the run on the inside line. Kennedy does have experience here in the Cup Series. He won the second to last round in Season 1 at Heidenfield, trying to add success to that famous Hudson Hornet, which this car did not race in Season 1. As he dives down into turn number 3, we got 5 wide for the lead as Kennedy dives on into the grass. The 3, 21, and 46 go way wide. Nick Kennedy assumes the lead off turn number 4, but can he actually lead it at the start-finish line? No. The 21 will. Roger James leads his second lap. So Roger James is batting 1,000 so far. He has led both laps here in Season 2. As the field is all spread out. Oh, we got a crash back here. Looks like it's the 38 of Chase Abbott, but there is no caution. That's very weird, but no caution. All right. And we saw Nick Kennedy going for the lead. Where's he at? There he is. Oh, Kennedy has crashed. And now the caution is out. Well, we got another car on pit road. That's the 48 of Jay Jefferson. Looks like Jay. It doesn't say what happened to him. So he must have just crashed. So we are racing it back to the start-finish line. Here comes the 97 of Brent Davison. Horrible luck for Nick Kennedy. Whatever happened to him, we'll have to take a look at the replay. As these cars slowly make their way back around this 4.1 mile track. There you see Nick Kennedy trying to pace his way slowly back. There you see the 41, Kristen Vargas, the 44, Chase Miller. The 2, Tyler Mills is having problems. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but this track does need a rehaul. Battle for the lead. There we go. Still battling for position. Going an incredible 115 miles per hour here in 1950. On the inside line, here comes, once again, Brian Fox in the 46 car. He wants to get his first Cup Series win. Off turn number 4, it's going to be a drag race. Roger James has had the run before. Can he get past Brian Fox on the outside? Here we go. And Brian Fox will not pass Roger James as we are under caution here at Daytona Beach. Well, we'll take a look and see about the first caution of the day. So here's originally what first happened to the 38 car of Chase Abbott, racing with the 41 of Kristen Vargas, the 42 of Dallas Jordan, and the 10 of Jeremy Eichel. Looks like contact between the 10 and the 41 sends them both into the 38. Chase Abbott. Chase Abbott nowhere to go. Slides. And is going to back it into the fence right there. Gets slight rear end damage. Spins out. And that's pretty much it. Keeps on going, but now we'll go further up ahead to Nick Kennedy and the fabulous Hudson Hornet. Well, it's not too fabulous today, because let's take a look and see what happened to him. There we go. Looks like drivers are going 4 wide. Contact between the 3 of Chris Henry and the 24 Nathan Ordman. Henry's going to keep on going. Ordman and Kennedy hard into the inside wall. Both cars go for a spin. Horrible luck for Nathan Ordman. He's making his return to the SCRL here in this race. And let's see what happens to Nick Kennedy. What else does he keep? I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh no, Jesus. Okay, so Nick Kennedy got back out on track right in front of the field. That is not, bam, hard impact. Nick Kennedy is a veteran in this league. He usually doesn't do stuff like that, but when he does, poor Jay Jefferson, nowhere to go. Into the back of Nick Kennedy. You see the 44, Chase Miller, got damaged. The 43, Kristen Russell. The 2, hard into Nick Kennedy. Tyler Mills, nowhere to go. Then here comes the 41. He gets more damage. Kristen Vargas. Horrible luck for Nick Kennedy and the other drivers involved. Well, this will take a little bit of clean up here on the front stretch. We will take you to our first commercial break of today's race.
Kool-Aid, a 5-cent package makes 2 quarts of Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, 9 great flavors, the drink you love. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid,
For the very best drink you ever made.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid,
Be sure that the envelope says
Kool-Aid.
You can give your youngsters a lot of pleasure with Kool-Aid. You know it's pure and good. It has the Parents Magazine seal. And it's so thrifty. A 5-cent package makes 2 full quarts. Just add Kool-Aid to water with ice. Add some sugar and stir.
For the very best drink you ever made.
Be sure that the envelope says
Kool-Aid.
And we are back. 2 laps to go. The 44, the 48, the 41, the 6, the 2, and the 43 are all out of the race. Roger James is our race leader. 2nd is Brian Fox. 3rd is Brent Davison. 4th is the 1 car. 5th is Owen Carvan. 6th is Marcus Sasachi. 7th is Michael Brown. 8th is Justin Appleby. 9th is Carlos Rodriguez. And 10th is Billy Kidd. Pace car will pull in. Roger James looking to be a dominator in his first ever SCRL Grand National Cup Series start. Looking to win in his debut. So if at any point We have a caution between the green and the white. This race will be over. Roger James looking for the best restart of his career. His career is only 7 races long. I mean, excuse me, 7 laps long, not 7 races. Brian Fox right on the back bumper of that car. He wants to get a good jump. Off the final turn. And we are back to racing here at Daytona. 2 laps to go. Down this long front stretch, as you see, Brian Fox is being passed by the 97 of Brett Davison. 97 held back just a little bit to try and get that run, going off into turn number 1. And the 97 will pass Brian Fox and move Brian Fox back into second place. Davison is trying to get around our race leader now. As we head off towards turn number 1. Down this long front stretch. Brian Fox, he's trying to get a run, trying to get past the 97 and the 21 as you head off towards turn number 1. We're getting closer to it. You see the rest of the pack still fanning out. You see, who is that? That's the 34 of Owen Carvon trying to make a move. Here comes Brian Fox on the inside line of the 97. Roger James has fallen back 3 spots already since the restart. 97 will run the outside line. He will maintain the race lead as we head off towards turn number 2 and down this long backstretch. See Roger James trying to work on the outside once again. He's trying to fight back. You see the 34 car making a move on the inside of Brian Fox. Roger James trying to reclaim his race lead. He's led all 7 laps so far, technically 8. He's trying to be a dominator here in the Daytona Beach. You see the 1 car trying to make his way up here. He's trying to win in his debut. As you see the 21 car for a huge run on the outside, thanks to Brian Fox. Roger James will reclaim the race lead. So officially we have had no lead changes. You see drivers fanning out 4 wide for third, now 5 wide. You see the 97 cutting to the inside line. He wants to get past Roger James. Next flag will end the race. Whether it's the white or the caution, Brian Fox will run the outside. He wants to get that run going down the front stretch. You see the 19 cutting inside the 97. White flag, 1 lap to go. Justin Appleby takes over second place. Here we go. Final lap here at the Daytona Beach Road Course. Roger James trying to be a dominator. Here we go. Battle for second place between the 19 and 97. Roger James continues to hold his race lead. You see 34 car making the move. '97 is right on the back bumper. The 21, when is he going to make his move? 3 wide for fourth. There you see, making his move. Here comes the 97. Brent Davison. 21, Roger James trying to fight hard on the outside. And he will clear the 97 to maintain his race lead as he head down the backstretch for the final time. The rest of these drivers battle for position, but it's all happening behind our race leader, Roger James, making his debut. Trying to win his debut. You see Brian Fox with a run. He's going to try and get around the 55 and the 97. as he head off towards the final turn. Roger James is liking this because he's pulling away ever so slowly. 97's got his draft though. Going to try and pull to the inside line. Roger James blocks the outside, which allows the 97 to pull onto the inside line. As we try to get a good camera angle here. 97, Brent Davison has assumed the lead in front of the 21 as they're all scrambling toward the final turn. Still battling. The 97 has cleared the 21. But he didn't make his move too early. Here we go. Here comes the 1 car. Here comes the 21 on the outside. Into the final turn. Can Roger James get that run? The 1 car. 19 making a move. It's going to be a drag race, but it's going to look like it's going to be the 1. And it will be. Off the final turn, the 1 car wins the season opener here at Daytona Beach. And the 1 car is Johnston McClellan. So congrats to the 1. What a move on the final turn on the final lap. Here are your race results. Johnston McClellan scores his first win in his first career start. Second, Roger James. He led 9 of the 10 laps. Horrible disappointment for him. Third, Justin Appleby. Fourth is Brent Davison. Fifth, Brian Fox. Sixth, Michael Brown. Seventh, Randy Mayhew. Eighth, Chavez Mitchell. Ninth, Owen Carvon. And 10th was Austin Hiller. Rest of race results. We had 36 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. Everybody out was due to crash damage from the lone caution of the day. Well, that is it here for Daytona Beach. We will take you to Victor Lane for the first time in his SCRL career in his first ever start with the number 1 of Johnston McClellan. Here are your point standings at the first race of the season at Daytona Beach. Johnston McClellan is our points leader. He has a 18-point lead over Roger James. Third is Justin Appleby, 35 points behind. Fourth is Brent Davidson, 53 points behind. And fifth is Brian Fox, 70 points behind. Rest your point standings. We will next see you for round number 2 at the Charlotte Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down and we'll see you at the track.